So we have here two equations, and we're told we have to figure out what B and Q are to satisfy these two equations. Well, more specifically, we have to figure out what the solution set of B is. Okay, what are all the possible solutions for B? And we're given a little more information. We're told first we have two equations, but also we have two integers, B and Q. So B and Q are not going to be decimals or fractions or anything like that. They're going to be whole numbers. And if you think about what kind of whole numbers we might have for Q, well, -2 is no good because we are greater than -2. Okay, so that means -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, you get the idea? So I'm just going to start plugging numbers in, and let's see where this leads us. I'm going to take this equation right here and say 6 equals -10 times B plus Q. So that means the first value of Q is -1, so we're going to try that. And now we solve this equation. It doesn't look too bad. 7 equals -10B, which means -7/10 is B. Okay, that's great. It's not an integer, but fine. Let's just keep on trying some things. So that was trial number 1. Let's try something else. Let's try 0 for B, okay? Or Q, 0 for Q. So 6 equals -10B plus Q, right? So that's plus 0, which means we can solve this one pretty quickly. -6/10 equals B, okay? Also nice, but still not an integer. Let's try another one. I think you'll probably see where we're going in a second with this. The next value for Q is +1. So I say 6 equals -10B plus 1. And now we subtract 1 from each side. We get 5 equals -10B. And then we divide. We get -5/10 equals B. Okay, so none of these things for B are integers, but we do see a pattern. B is getting bigger, and it's slowly getting bigger, but eventually, if you take a look, we've got -7/10, -6/10, -5/10. We're getting to larger and larger values of B. The first integer that we're going to hit seems like it's going to be 0. And then we're going to keep on going above 0. Every now and then we're going to get an integer. But the point is, B is going to be greater than or equal to 0. Now remember, the reason B can't be -1, for example, is because the lowest we can have for Q is -1. And when we plug that in, we get this value. Okay, so that's how you solve this one. It's a little bit of guess and check. The important part is to figure out what your limit is on Q and start plugging that into the equation.